first thing I'm going to ask you is, what drew you to Muhlenberg?
To be perfectly honest, getting married. My husband and his family had been longtime members at Muhlenberg. In fact, his parents were married at Muhlenberg. So when he and I met in California, he was attending St. John's Lutheran, and that's where I was going. So we ended up getting married there and then moving back to here. So I was a member right from the beginning, and that was 59 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what keeps you here might be a more appropriate question.
Well, first of all, the Lutheran theology, which puts the congregation and the community at the forefront, and that's very important to me. But also because of the family connection.
And what about giving? What does that mean to you to give to Muhlenberg?
In the beginning, it was a chore. It was just something that we needed to do. But over the years, I've actually seen what the dollar sign means to this church. And even though we've had our blips over the years, we've done a pretty good job of growing, reaching out to the community, doing those things that I think are important. That's the one place where I do not ever cut what I give. I give what I can, and I stay at that even if it hurts.
Yeah.
And
because you see,
I see the results, and I've actually been the recipient of the results. The church supported me when I went to Rwanda to check on the progress of the school that was being built there. And I ended up spending about 5 years going back and forth, and they were very supportive of that. They were very supportive of my children as they grew up. When my husband died, they were there, to support. So I've sort of been on the other side of the receiving end of that.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's important to have the church there, that community you talked about.
Yeah.
So Jean, you do give to the church in many, many ways. Do you want to talk a little bit about a different type of giving?
Well, I did kind of all the prosaic things. I sang in the choir for 40-some years and taught Sunday school. I've been on church council. I've been on committees, been involved with some of the projects. And I consider that as part of my contribution. I can't give large amounts of money, but there are other ways that I can give, and I see a lot of the other congregants giving in their time and their talents, and that also kind of keeps me here, because I think that if we work together and combine all of our assets, both money and non-money, it has built a very strong church that's, I think, made a big impact in the community.
And I know you are still teaching a Sunday school class, correct?
I'm actually now, I was finally convinced to teach an adult class. I always shied away from that. I was always afraid that I might get into some theological thing that I couldn't handle and I would be burned at the stake. But I was assured to know that wouldn't happen. So now I'm teaching an adult formation class, and it's been a wonderful experience. And in fact, we are looking at what is the function of people as Christian, not just giving money and listening to the lessons, but actually taking that message out and working in the community, not just in the church.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, thanks again for sharing.
You're welcome.